Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another patrol video. Today we're going to be going back out into Police Simulator. We're going to be doing a highway patrol right here. But let's go ahead and get straight into this patrol. We're going to be running AOPRs and taking any calls, dispatch those our way. But I guess I'll go ahead and see y'all guys at the first scene. Alright, dispatch already has a call wanting me the major accident. Let's go ahead and try to make our way over there as quick as we can before any crash happens with it. I think dispatch might have to find somebody else to manage the scene. I think I'm behind a driver that's currently under the influence and a stolen cab. We're gonna try to light him up. And then the driver is trying to flee. Yeah, dispatch is really gonna have to find a different officer to go take that call. Yeah, this taxi is all over the road.
Requesting roadblock support.
Alright, we requested a roadblock, see if it's any successful. God, the suspect is swerving. Alright, looks like they're gonna be going straight towards the roadblock. Try to go straight around, but they hit a spike strip. Hey, come on, man. I knew she was gonna take off running.
Hands up!
I might have to tase her. Ma'am, I need you to stop running, you're gonna get tased. I don't want to have to tase you
Do
here.
not move. Do you understand?
I do not want to have to tase her. See if I can tackle. I think I actually might have to tase her.
Do you understand?
Taser deployed, less than successful. Stay on the ground, ma'am, or you're gonna get again. Alright, come on. Let me get you in these cuffs.
I'm putting you in handcuffs now. Then, please step onto the sidewalk.
No, don't. Please, officer.
I didn't want to have to taser. Is there anything on your person, ma'am, that could poke, stick, or stab me?
Down. I'm going to proceed with a frisk.
She's got a manual drill. Not... Oh, that's how she broke into the taxi. That probably does make a bit of sense. Alright, ma'am. Ooh. Alright, yeah. I do believe she's under the influence. We're not going to take the time to get her out of the cuffs to actually
I need
get that
backup to
documented.
the
We're just going to get
subject
transport to come pick her up, take her down to the station so we can get the road cleared.
Available unit will be dispatched to your location.
We're in the middle of the highway, blocking up the entire road. Speaking of, that transport ain't even going to be able to make it here until it clears, so. Alright, let's call a tow truck for this car right
I
here.
have a vehicle here for towing. Can you send a tow truck to my current location?
And let's go ahead and clear this road. Are they not going to pick up their own spike strips? Alright, let's clear the way for that transport. Because they need to go pick up that suspect. Tow truck's grabbing the suspect's vehicle. Pick up these spike strips. Okay, yeah, that's not my job. Well, I thought. Okay. I doubt we're still going to be able to make it there in time, but let's go ahead and see if we can make our way over to the call dispatch through my way. Alright guys, I'm not gonna lie, we have been low-key flying through traffic, getting a bunch of AOPR pings on the way to this scene, but we're about to be on scene. Looks like it's actually right in front of the police department. So they probably were able to get some help if any medical attention was needed. Is a car on fire? You're telling me right in front of the police department they ain't got an officer out there that can put that out? Go ahead and get these lights back on since I know that vehicle's on fire. I'm right here next to the scene. I've already handled one stolen car. We're making it here. They need assistance. Okay.
I'm on site.
We're actually on scene now.
Ready to assess the situation.
See if I can fire extinguisher for that. See if I can get a fire extinguisher out for that car real quick. Okay. Currently, do not have a fire extinguisher, so I'm going to see if we can get a fire department out here real
Reporting
quick.
a small fire at the accident scene.
Alright. Not able to get the fire department out here. I'm going to be waiting until this fire goes out before I approach the vehicle, just in case it tries to combust. Looks like the majority of the civilians are taking cover behind that semi-truck just in case it does so. Alright. The fire just went out enough to feel safe working around it. Let's go ahead and interview all these floating civilians.
Phew! My vehicle is burned. I needed it.
Can you tell me what you saw?
I think that person is drunk. No one sober would drive like that.
Okay, so I'm dealing with 2 DUIs. Sorry for taking so long to show up here, ma'am.
Can you tell me what you saw?
I know how to drive. I was quite safe.
Show me your ID and car insurance, please.
Like that's someone that don't know how to drive
Here
would
you go,
say.
officer.
Looks like all of like that's gonna be valid. Alright, mom. Looks like we got somebody down here. Is he part of the accident?
Can you describe what you saw?
I don't understand what happened, officer.
I'd like to see your driver's license and car insurance, please.
Yes, officer. There you go.
Valid. Where's the insurance, man? Where's the insurance? I asked you for the insurance too, man.
I'm charging you for not having valid insurance.
I can't believe this is happening.
Dude, I'm sorry, you're in an accident. You don't have any insurance, man. Alright. I think we got one more one more
Tell me what you saw.
person to
I
interview.
was driving quietly in my lane.
All she gotta say. Let's go ahead and give her an alcohol
Please
test real
cooperate
quick.
peacefully
They're
while
trying
I
to
take a
claim that she's
sample
under
and
the
check if you're driving.
influence of alcohol. Ooh. Legal driving limit is going to be a 0.08. She's sitting at a 0.149. She is cooked right now. Alright, ma'am. I'm going to put you in these cuffs for being under the influence of alcohol.
You're under arrest. I will now cuff you.
Please, don't do that.
Alright. We got her in cuffs for driving under the influence. Let's come photograph this scene real quick. Alright. So I've got the entirety of the scene photographed right there. Alright. Let's go ahead and call a transport for her. Let's confirm that she's under
I
the
need
influence of
backup to take a
alcohol.
subject into custody.
Understood. We're sending the closest transport to your location.
Right in front of the police department. Dispatch. That shouldn't take that long. Let's Come pick up this trash up.
Okay, here's your accident report.
Thank you, officer.
Coming up real close.
We're finished here. You're free to go. Have a nice day and take care.
All right, ma'am. Jackson
All right,
report.
Here's your accident report.
All right. Thanks, officer.
You can leave now. Have a great day.
All right, looks like she don't want to drive her vehicle away, so let's go ahead and
I
call
have
her
a
a tow
vehicle
truck
here
in.
for towing. Can you send a tow truck to my current location?
And apparently the chick
I
that was
have a
driving under
vehicle
the
here for
influence
towing.
was
Can you
driving
send a tow
that
truck to my
flatbed.
current location?
No tow truck is currently on hand. We'll send one to your location as soon as it's available.
Okay. That means that we need to go ahead and get an officer to get this semi-truck moved off the middle of the highway.
Cancel the tow truck. It's no longer necessary. Thank you.
Alright, looks like we already got an officer coming in here for the police station.
Deal with the vehicle now.
Alright. That should be the whole scene here.
People are complaining about objects on the road. Is there anyone ready to respond?
Alright, dispatch just gave me a call about a crime scene that she wants me to investigate. Apparently it's just off to the side on this exit.
I'm on site, starting the investigation now.
Let's try to find
Can
out
you
what
tell me
happened
what
here.
you saw?
Sure, officer. I saw someone fleeing in that direction.
Literally everybody just said the same stuff. We finna skim over this real quick. Sir. Get these evidence markers out. Looks like this is gonna be some obvious evidence. We got a mask right here in a bag. Alright, sir. Do me a favor, get off my
Alright,
scene if you're
there
gonna
you
be
go.
having a
Show your
seizure,
face.
okay? No disrespect, you killing my frame rate. Got some broken glass right here. Crowbar over here could have been used to break in. Bunch of cash all over the floor. I think that's probably gonna be all the evidence in here. Let's go ahead and take some photos. Bag took a minute to get it. Get the broken glass. Get the crowbar over here.
Affirmative.
We have
Heading to the
identified a
last known
wanted
location
suspect
right
driving the
away.
vehicle. They are in the area. Drive there and confirm the identity of the vehicle. Is there a unit nearby that can take care of the matter?
Dispatch, I'm kind of in the middle of doing something, ma'am. Go and check the CCTV here. I can't really see nothing from the photo. Alright. Well, I just have to gather the evidence to make a report. So, I guess I'm gonna try to find if I can find any more evidence here. I will say, this CCTV does show this, lady over here. Either look like she's getting pushed over or stomping something out. Either which way, I feel like she should have more of an explanation for what she saw.
Would you show me your ID, please?
Okay. One sec.
This ID right here is expired, too. I do have something to charge here for, but it's nothing necessarily big. Go ahead and check back on her record.
Your shift is over, officer.
Alright. She don't have no warrant for arrest or nothing. I guess that's everything I have. Let's go ahead and get everybody off this scene.
Yeah, everything's fine. You're good to go. Bye.
I will say, this find the wanted driver is kind of hanging awfully long. I feel like it might be a part of this, but at the same time, I feel like it would have changed to investigate the robbery. But my shift's over, so I'm gonna make my way down to the precinct. I gotta write a report about this, and then I'm gonna be ending the episode. All right, well, made it back to the precinct right here. Gonna be. See the precinct I came from. All right, well, we're gonna be ending the episode right here. Gonna come over here. In the shift right here. Gotta write this report up. Alright, so we ended up getting 673 shift points right there. 808 XP. Not the best day, I'm not gonna lie, especially for a full 25 minutes. Didn't unlock nothing necessarily new. But I'm gonna be ending the episode right there. Don't forget to drop a like if you enjoyed the content. Subscribe if you want to see more of it. Don't forget to get a debit code in_Trey if you're trying to get 10% off some clean simulating caffeine. But I'll see y'all guys around.